I'd say typically Australian behaviour would be painting your face and dancing around a fire. Aboriginal Australians call it corroboree. Nowadays Australians do the same kind of thing without the face paint. A couple of cases of beer and we're a pretty loud group of people. In general, I think Australian culture is growing to be a lot more accepting of other people. When my parents came to Australia, or my mum from Czechoslovakia, and after the Second World War it was very difficult for her to fit in. She didn't speak English, and back then it was, you were Australian, and if you weren't Australian you weren't accepted into the community. And we're now growing a little bit better. Places like Bondi, I think, we can go a whole day without bumping into any Australians. We're a growing race, I think we've been inundated with so many other cultures, especially American, that we've struggled to find our own identity. But overall Australians are really good-natured people. They're real easygoing. Everything is okay. We can do it tomorrow if it's too much of a problem today. And I think that attitude is good to a point. We can be a lazy culture as well.
I was born in Melbourne. My family moved up to Sydney when I was about 1. I think we like to think of ourselves as being free and open and giving people opportunity. I think that also people that come here to live from other places come here because that's what they perceive will be their future and will for themselves and for their children if they're going to be bringing their children here. I think as a society we don't like confronting very heavy ideas on a social level. We like it all to be fine, and we like it all to be happy and all to be friendly. I think that it's more that Australians don't want to kind of impose themselves in any way on others. Funnily enough, I think that it's kind of like live and let live in a way.
I was born in Adelaide, came to Sydney when I was a few months old. Well, it's not as good as it used to be. The respect has gone, but that's international, I think. It's a lot more people now too, and everyone's in a hurry, I don't mind any colour. No colour, class, what religion doesn't worry me. It doesn't care about that. It's what's inside a man or a woman that's, it's not the colour of their skin or their religion. It's what's inside that makes you a good person.
My name is Joris. I'm originally from Holland. I've been in Australia for 6 years or so. And I'm a student. I actually just graduated from UNSW Design Center. And I'm a freelance graphic designer now. It's hard to point the finger what is an Australian because there are so many different influences at this very moment. It's multicultural. If you're in a bar, I find they're very social people. They love to talk. They're very interested. They love their country, and I think they have a right to love their country because it's a beautiful country. It really is. Obviously not so much in Bondi, but it's a very male-driven society, has always been, because it has been created from scratch by mainly convicts, of course. I also don't like about Australia is that they're really much going towards a more American point of view, and I don't really like that. I don't like the current government, the whole government.
My name is Warren Gormley. I'm originally from Ireland. If you come here and you want to proceed and get somewhere where you want to get to, you can do it. But it can be a very lonely place at times because people tend to stay by themselves. You have your eastern suburbs, it's predominantly Jewish. You'll have like your predominantly Southern Shire, which is down west. That's all sort of like your Anglo-Saxon. Out west is like your Asian, your Muslim, whatever. Like it's all different. Whereas it shouldn't be like that. It's like everyone should be able to just mix and get on with each other.
My name is Suzanne, and I'm originally Palestinian, but I have Jordanian citizenship too. And I was born and raised in Kuwait. I did my graduation back in India, and then lived for some time in Prague, and then went back to Jordan, and then Dubai, and then here I am here doing my master's degree. Basically, at first glance, you notice that the Australians are very civil, very friendly, relaxed, laid back. They're not concerned with what's going on in the faraway part of the world. So they value their individuality and their own space, their own freedom, their own interest, and that's what's important for them. Yeah, I've managed to make really nice friends and nice relations, and I've had nice talks with quite a few around here, but the common thing between them, they're very nice and wonderful in many different ways, but I always feel somehow that there is a barrier that's there that you cannot cross, that there's a limit to how would the relation go, how deep would the relationship go, or to what you can expect from it.